Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing something a bit different. I'm going to be reviewing my Blu-ray player. It is a Sony BDP-S350, and it's a great little player. First up, let me talk about the loading times. When you first boot it up, it's going to take anywhere from 20 to 25 seconds to boot up. Now, it also does come with a standby mode that you can enable in the menu system, and that will allow you to boot it up in around 10 seconds. As far as loading movies goes, it's going to take about a minute. It usually varies movie to movie, but it's usually a minute or longer. Now, this is BD Live enabled. You do have to download a firmware update, but it works really well. I've really only downloaded one firmware update for this, and that was back in October. And since then, it's played every single movie I've thrown at it fine. It played Avatar wonderfully well, and I know a lot of people had problems playing that. Now let's take a look at the front. First up, there you have the Sony logo. Of course, you have the power button here, and what I really like about it, you can kind of see it has this this kind of sloped design, so it makes it really easy to hit these buttons and really comfortable. Then going down here, you have the open button here. Then of course the play, pause, and stop. As you can see, it can play AVC HD videos, has HDMI, and here's the model number there. It's in the focus. There we go. And then on the other side here, of course, we have the Blu-ray disc logo. And what's really cool about this is this will actually flip down to reveal the disc tray and the display. And I don't know if you can see, but there's kind of a white light that will come on right above the Blu-ray disc logo that will shine white when you're playing a movie. And of course, we have these different logos down here to play DVDs as well as compact discs. It does have built-in Dolby True HD and DTS HD decoding. Of course, it has BD Live and its Energy Star there. Okay, moving to the back. Of course, on the side you have some vents as well, but moving to the back, first up, you do have the component video out, the YPBPR. You have Ethernet connection for BD Live and updating the firmware. HDMI for 1080p video. You also do have video, just regular RCA cables. You can do S-video as well. You have an optical out and coax for digital sound. Then moving over here, you do have this connection right here for a flash drive. Now, as you can tell, it is recessed, which is probably because they wanted you to use a Sony flash drive like this one, because this fits in extremely well. If you have a fat flash drive, you're probably going to have some issues fitting it in. So that's one minor complaint about this one. But I mean, the flash drive is used to store BD Live information. Of course, you have a fan here, and then the power connection there. But overall, this is a wonderful Blu-ray player. I highly recommend picking this up. They do have some better models out now that will do Netflix and a few other things like that. But if you want just a base model, this is a really good one to get. Let me show you the remote before we finish up here. But of course, you have open, closed. This is a theater button. It'll change some of the backlit display there. What's cool about this is if you do have a Bravia TV, it does have a Bravia sync mode, so you can actually use the same controller that you control the Blu-ray player to control your television. So you can just turn. And another thing is that when you have it hooked up through HDMI to your Bravia TV, you can turn the Blu-ray player on, and it'll automatically turn the TV on and go straight to the HDMI out, ready for the movie. So it's a pretty unique feature. And as I was saying, you have the TV power button, and then the power button for the Blu-ray player itself. You have, of course, the regular channel buttons here. You have an audio, subtitle, angle, and display button. And you have the common red, green, blue, and yellow buttons. You have a button for the top menu, a pop-up menu. You have the directional pad and enter button in the middle, a return button, a home button, and options. Now, the home button will take you back to the Blu-ray player menu. And if you've ever owned a PS3 or seen the menu system on a PS3, it is very similar to that. It uses the cross menu system, and the menu system, it works extremely well. I really like the menu system on this. And of course, you have the previous replay, advance, next buttons, rewind, fast forward, and play. Scene search, pause, and stop button. You have muting here, volume, and channel, and then you have an input for changing the input on the television. So this is a really nice Blu-ray player, as I was saying. But yeah, I really enjoy this. It's played. I've played probably over close to 100 Blu-rays on this, and all of them have worked fine. So it's just a great player. Alright guys, bye.